Good morning, everyone. Well, today we're doing 30 days of sketches, and I have to say that I always look forward to it because I just do things that I don't normally do. And this is another one of those. I never would have done this, but I think it's going to be so cute. Our sketch artist today is Sarah Christensen, and she has 4 horizontal pictures, and then she has like little, actually hers are like Polaroids, and then a Polaroid in the center with the title on it. And she's got some washi tape here. I won't be using that. But instead of the little, what did I say, Polaroid style pictures, I'm actually going to use these cards that, you know, that I rarely use. And but I've got a whole new outlook on these. I'm gonna start using them. But anyhow, it's like I really wanted to use this one because I love the little handle, the hinges on it. I just think it's adorable. So I will be using it for something else. But I decided I had to, and there's all different ones. I'll just show you this big page. This is Mintay Country Fair, and this is what one side looks like. And then the other side looks like this. And they did this for, I don't know, a couple of years where they have like a frame on this side, but now they're doing something else. So, and you've probably seen me show that. Okay, so anyhow, we have Ashton here, and he loves like tools and cleaning things and stuff like that. Like he was infatuated with the janitor at his little preschool and stuff like that. But anyhow, our neighbor was out mowing our lawn. They're such a blessing. Anyhow, he wasn't using this mower, but he had a different one. And he was out there mowing it, and anyhow, Ashton's like right at the window having to watch his every move. And later on, his wife came over, and he was hiding behind me like he's so worried about this lady stopping in. And anyhow, I said, this is the wife of the lady that was mowing our yard. And then it was just like he was auditioning for I don't know, like a crazy kid show or something. It was so funny. Okay, so I am going to line these up on this wooden wheel. Oh, and I want to show you what the other side looks like. It's the vegetables, which I could totally just cut those out and use them for garden things. But, so anyhow, I'm going to kind of do this like it's a sequence of events, starting here and kind of working their way around. And so anyhow, he gets up there, he goes over in this one day, and he's like checking out this tractor, and actually it's a lawnmower. And he's like, and he calls it a tractor, and he's like, oh, why aren't they using it? It's because it's got a flat tire. That's what he's thinking. So he's like bending down there, checking out, and then he's pointing at it and telling me. And I just think this is so cute. So I'm gonna do these, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and put these down in this order. And you know, I can be pretty slap happy with this tape because when I'm all done, I will glue it down. And do you think I'm looking for my ruler again? I am. Here it is. You know what? It's back where it was the other day, hidden underneath something. I can't even believe it. Okay. So I'm gonna try to put these in the middle. And I don't want to go over this part because this is where I'm gonna put my title, just where Sarah said she's putting hers. Okay, and let's see, I'm trying to get them to the right spot to be centered. Okay, let's see. I'm 1.5 inches on each side, or a little more. Oh, I still gotta slide down more. Okay, I think this is probably good there. And if I go about here, I think that is center. I'm not going to push it real hard because I don't trust myself. Okay. And actually I have it down a little further. I don't know if it's necessary though. Let me try one of these and see if it still looks like it's all in the same place. I think I do need to slide out a little more. Okay, I'm going to slide down a little bit, and then I'm going to commit to it. Okay, whoops. Okay, I think it needs to be, I want to bring it right down to where it's hitting the bottom of the wheel, I think. Okay, so there's 1.5, 1 3/8, so it needs to come over just a smidge. Okay, that's where it's going to be. And then I'll do the same here. And just hit it up against the top of the wheel, like it's not quite hitting the top of the wheel, or the wheel down below. So if I kind of get to that. Okay, there's one. Does it need to go this way? Okay. Yep, that's the spot. Okay. Okay, and I'm gonna just shoot for the middle of the two pictures here. And again, kind of just hitting the other side of the wheel. Okay, I think if I put it there, that should be good. So it's 1 1/8 from the other end. Oh, I already pushed this down. 1 1/8. No, that doesn't seem right. Okay, it is 1 1/8 over here, but this one is a paper. Not quite what I expect there. I don't know. I will talk to myself until I have it right. Okay. Okay, that's 1 1/8. Okay, it looks like I am kind of that much on it. I don't think I should go any more though, because I need to have that center. Okay. Okay, I'm committing. Okay, and I'm going to put flat tire in the middle. And I'm going to pause and put this on here, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got the title on. I just think since it looks so cute, him by the tractor with his little overalls on too. Okay, so I've got my little doors or frames, and so I'm gonna put those down. So I took the darker of all the frames, and let's see, I think I've got them maybe 1/4 inch above the picture. Okay, I think that's good there. And this one's gonna look just like it because I have different insides, so these ones look like that, so I didn't want to have the two green ones right next to each other. Okay, so I'm over 1.5 inches. Okay. be about, oh, probably 1/8 of an inch from there. So whatever that takes me here. Okay, I think that's pretty close. And I need my other one. Oh, it's like, where is it? Okay. I really like the gingham, but the darker frames showed up much better, so those are the ones I'm using. Okay, so I've got the little frames, and then I'm going to decorate them. And the first one I am using is actually from one of the cards. Where is it? Here. This one here. I just thought that was super cute, and I needed something a little different there. Okay, and I put a whole bunch of chipboard on the back. So, just because I wanted something bigger when I went here than my little dots. And I thought I had enough of this foam, but the foam, I had one foam that was really thick, and then this other foam, which I like better, the height of it. And this chipboard was real close to that. Okay, I need some here too. Okay. I'm just going to put it right here, kind of centering it in that frame with the vegetables. Okay. And then down here, I'm going to use this little coffee kettle. I used to have an enamel coffee kettle, and kind of wish I would have kept it. I got rid of it one year. It's like, why did I get rid of that? Okay, I'm not going to push it down real hard, even though I put glue on it too, because I'm going to stick this little stake in it, and I'm going to write on it flowers. Maybe if I can hold on to it. Okay, and I might go over it a few more times, but to make it a little darker. I like writing with my smallest pen, and it's not perfect, and I actually don't want it to look real perfect. Okay, and I'm gonna just kind of come down a little bit from the frame, and now I can push this down. Okay, and then I have some broccoli and some tomatoes and some carrots, and these are all things you might find in my garden at any given year. I noticed the broccoli, it was hard to keep worms off those, so they weren't real fun. But I did a cauliflower one year, and oh my gosh, that was the most beautiful thing ever, because of the concentric circles. It was just so pretty. Okay, and I'm just gonna tuck the broccoli underneath the carrots, the tomatoes, and then the carrot I have up on dimensionals, and one of them I had to cut to 3 pieces because it just keeps getting smaller. And I'm just not getting it off there. Okay, there we go. And I'm just going to put this so it's hanging right out of the frame that it's in. And then up here I'm going to put the flowers like they're in the pot there. Kettle. And I'm going to kind of put it lower than the kettle so it kind of looks like it's hanging over the kettle. Okay. Now I've got another little stake, whatever I don't know, sign. Oh, my white one. This is the one I'm looking for. Okay, and I'm just going to scribble on something first because otherwise sometimes it doesn't come out. Okay. And on this one I'm going to write veggies. Okay, and I put one G up a little higher because, like I said, I don't want it to look like it's perfect. And I probably couldn't get it perfect anyhow, but I thought if you're writing on these things, I'm sure it would be not perfectly straight or anything. Okay, and I'm just sticking that right there. I'm trying not to touch it because I don't know if it's dry enough. Okay. And then I have some radishes, or I guess they could be beets. I don't know. I don't know what they are, but I'm going to use those. We grow both those. I love them both. Actually, I have some radishes right now that I got from our friends. We were over there and he says, take as many as you want. So I'm just going to put that there. I've got an onion. And then I've got a yellow pepper. Yellow peppers are, you know, any peppers besides a green pepper, it's like I just thought they would all taste the same. I thought they were just different colors. So I was really surprised that they don't all taste like a green pepper. The green peppers are so overwhelmingly the same flavor. Okay, and then I have, I thought this has flowers here that I covered up, so I thought I'm gonna bring back some of the flowers. So I'm gonna, of course, let them hang over. And then I have this little, it's like a milk, what do they call them, a milk jug? I don't know what they call them. I know my dad's had them. My dad had some in the garage. We had them forever. We used to use them as stools. Okay, and I'm gonna set that to one side. And then I have a little garden fork. So I'm just kind of going with the way he's dressed. I thought it would be cute to, can't remember if I had that, yeah, I had it a little bit tilted. Thought it'd be cute to go with like the farm theme because, you know, we kept calling this tractor. Okay, and then I have the little spade. And somewhere on here I will be telling the story about how he was checking it out and about how the neighbor was, I don't know, I'm gonna have to, might have to have hidden journaling. I don't know. I'd like to, I don't know how much I can fill it in, but I want to write about how he was just like this crazy kid when the neighbor's wife came over after I told him who she was. So that's it for day 1. And I'd like to thank Sarah for that sketch because I would have never come up with this, and I just think it is so cute. I love it. So let me know if you're playing along, and thank you for joining me. I will be back tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Have a wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye. Wait, come back. I forgot to put the enamel dots on them, and I'm using these flat finish enamel dots. Now you do have to glue them because they don't stay otherwise. But I just put a cluster here and a cluster over here, and then I put a couple here and one here. So they're kind of in a diagonal. So just wanted to show you that I put those there because you're going to see them in the pictures right after this. Okay, thanks again. Bye-bye.